Good morning. We are starting out with a heat advisory that takes effect at 1 o'clock today, goes through 8 p.m. for the entire area. This is for temperatures in the middle and upper 90s, feeling like 105 to 110, a dangerous combination of heat and humidity today. You want to keep that in mind. Well, we did have clear skies out in Springfield the last time I looked at this. It's 77 degrees right now in Springfield, 79 in Joplin, 75 in Monette, and 76 in Raleigh. So an incredibly warm start and a humid start too, with that oppressive humidity showing some deep reds here on that muggy meter map. It's just thick out there this morning. So at the pool, we're looking at mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the middle and upper 90s, feel much hotter than that. That heat and humidity will fuel some storms as a cold front comes through later on this evening and overnight. 1 or 2 storms could be strong to severe in that green marginal risk. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and maybe a locally heavy downpour will be possible. So we're dry all day today, mostly sunny and really hot, middle and upper 90s. Then a couple of storms will be possible late this evening into the overnight. The storms should stay pretty spotty in coverage, and then we're looking at that storm chance early tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow afternoon with temperatures in the upper 80s, a little bit closer to average and cooler than today. That feels like forecast again could top 110 today, which is oppressive and dangerous heat. We'll have that heat really come down tomorrow as that front comes through. That heat index in the lower 90s will feel sticky, but much less oppressive. So chance of a few storms early on Tuesday, that temperature at 87. More sunshine on Wednesday, 87 degrees there, and we'll keep some of that seasonal sticky feel through the rest of the work week. Joe, Lauren.
As parents and students are crossing items off their back-to-school checklists, one thing to keep in mind is immunizations.
Students can receive yearly physicals today at Jordan Valley Health Center on East Tampa. That's where Hannah Zettel is this morning and explains what else they're offering.
Lauren and Joe, good morning. Now, earlier this hour, I was a little negative. I said, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. School is starting, but it's not all bad, okay? There's some good things about it. And Jordan Valley is kind of trying to make that transition a little easier with their one-stop shop, back-to-school immunization, just giant event. And so today is the last day. This morning, I'm joined by Rebecca Hightower, your registered nurse here. Girl, have you just been giving shots all weekend?
All weekend. I think we saw 103 kiddos on Saturday, and from 8 to noon, it was in and out the door. And it was very busy.
Oh my goodness. Well, good on you, because these kiddos definitely need it for the new school year. Now, we were talking a little bit earlier, you know, kids need a physical every 2 years. Why is that so important?
Preventative health care is what we, promote. Just like with vaccines, as healthcare providers, we're always promoting that health care. We'd want to we strongly recommend vaccines, well childs, to do that preventative care. We would rather prevent the illness or disease rather than treat it when it occurs.
Right, exactly. So important. It all starts right now at the beginning of the school year. I know that first week or two, people are getting sick, just being all together again. But so the event's going on. This is the last day. This is the East Tampa location from 7 to 7. And so they walk in, they get their shots, but then they come here to this area. So tell me about this hygiene area at the end.
They do. So this is the Jordan Valley store. It was just kind of a way for us to be able to take some of that financial burden off the parents. And during the hustle and bustle of buying, folders and pencils and things like that, some hygiene items might be missed. So this is an opportunity after the vaccines and the well childs, the kids can come in here, each get a backpack, pick 3 personal hygiene items, and then some fun items too.
Right. Yeah, that's so important too. I know we talked, sometimes single parents don't exactly know how to go through all of this. And so it's so great. Jordan Valley does provide that for you at the end. Makes your shot a little bit easier.
Yes, ends on a good note.
Exactly. So again, if you do need to get your immunizations, your physical, that's going to be happening right here at Jordan Valley from 7 to 7 today. Reporting in Springfield, Hannah Zettel, Ozarks First.
All right, Hannah, thank you. Also, an important traffic reminder for Kickapoo High School parents. Jefferson Avenue near Primrose will be closed for 30 days. The closure began just about an hour ago for construction on Primrose, the widening project. The closure extends 100 feet north of Primrose, and all driveway access to Kickapoo High School will remain open and accessible from the north on Walnut Lawn Street or Powell Street.
The story with your right to know now. An Arkansas woman was killed in a crash on Highway 65 just south of Hollister. Sheila Meyer Gray was in a car turning left on the highway when it was hit by another vehicle. The other driver suffered moderate injuries and the passenger suffered minor injuries. Everyone involved was wearing a seatbelt. And a St. Louis man was riding a Sea-Doo behind his family's boat Saturday on the Lake of the Ozarks. The man's family checked for him and they saw he had fallen off. 59-year-old Thomas Moore was later found in the water and pronounced dead. He was wearing a life jacket at the time of that accident.
Turning to your political news, a new lawsuit has been filed against Missouri Secretary of State. A St. Louis woman is accusing Secretary Jay Ashcroft of using bias and inflammatory language when summarizing petitions. The woman believes the language used could harm the petition's chances with voters if those issues make it to the 2020 ballot. The news leader reports the petitions are looking to make voting a bit easier for Missourians. One would extend early and mail-in voting to 6 weeks. The other would allow eligible citizens to automatically register to vote when they come in contact with a government agency. Ashcroft's office is still reviewing the lawsuit.
Some new information for you this morning. Current Missouri Auditor Nicole Galloway has officially announced her candidacy for governor of Missouri in a video that she put up online and sent to her supporters. She's the only Democrat in Missouri serving in statewide office right now. She was re-elected last year as auditor. So far, one other Democrat has launched a bid to be the next governor. No Republicans have formally launched campaigns, and that includes the current governor, Mike Parson.
We'd also like to bring crime into focus. A former Monette High School student has been charged with making a terrorist threat to the school and is now expected to be arraigned in court today. Alejandro Gonzalez made the threat on March 11th on social media. The school was placed on lockdown for about an hour as a result. Police made an arrest without incident and searched the property. Police say Gonzalez had a weapon, knuckles, and spent ammunition, but cooperated in the investigation.
Some more local news now for you. There we go. City Council meets tonight. On the agenda is a possible vote on zoning ordinances for tiny homes. City officials are trying to change the ordinance because the current zoning doesn't define tiny houses or communities or even rec vehicles or parks or campgrounds. That means that if nothing is done, tiny homes may be constructed right next to any other single-family house in certain districts. And since tiny homes on wheels and park model structures are not defined, they won't be allowed at all. Also on that agenda is a discussion on ordinances that would allow 2 separate tax questions on the November ballot. That's all coming up in your City Council meeting tonight.
We also have a couple of quick trends happening this morning. The first one out of Hong Kong. Protests for the 10th week in a row have now canceled all departing flights out of the Hong Kong airport as protesters have taken to the main terminal there.
Yeah, they're really overcrowding that. We see a lot of video from this come in, and we had some on the newscast earlier today as well. Just something that, a situation that is not getting any better.
No,
it's still going on.
Not at all. And then another trend comes from North Carolina and Texas, where toxic blue algae blooms have proved fatal to different dogs there. 3 dogs went swimming in a pond in North Carolina and later got home and were having seizures, taken to an emergency vet, and died.
And it happened quick. This all happened on Thursday night, and then they all passed just after midnight on Friday. So it's something that's fast acting as well, and something that they need to know about toxic algae creating those harmful toxins.
Yeah, and I've heard one other report near Houston as well. So a big headline for us today, too, is, of course, the extreme heat.
Yeah, it's going to be hot out there today. 97 feels like 109. A heat advisory in effect for everyone today. Please stay cool and hydrated. A couple of storms come through tonight into tomorrow with 1 or 2 strong to severe storms, and that will break the heat by tomorrow and Wednesday.
All right, thanks for tuning in this morning. We hope you all have a great start to your week and happy back to school shopping. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes for an update.